Okay, so it should be back. Um, Hopefully, yeah. Um, so the stream like cut out last time. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I think I might have accidentally closed OBS or it crashed or something. But at some point in time, I stopped streaming in the middle of what I was doing. And anyway, I don't think that much got cut off because I basically was just testing all this, making sure all this worked fine, and it looks like it does. So I'm gonna move on to just knocking items off of Trello related to the watch window. See how far I can get. Um, the Hold on, Twitch is still. It's a bit twitchy. I don't know. Okay, sometimes it's hard to tell if it's working or not because my preview video just stops working from time to time. Okay, yeah, it looks like it is streaming. So, anyway, so looks like I need looks like just pulling them off the top of the list here. It looks like I need to test um circular pointers, and it looks like I also need to test um the um like more than 100 children, which I don't think that should be an issue anymore, because like 100 isn't a magic number anymore. I'm just using the max number of the child elements that I get that GDB gives back to me. So, but I do want to test like if something like this. What's an we don't have? Okay, we don't actually have an array, do we? Okay, so let me go ahead and make an array. So array of test structs here. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and add a circular pointer test and an array of like 200 elements or something. So B test target. Okay. Um. Where is? Okay, so here's test struct. I'm gonna do a char star or a test struct. Pointer to like next or something, right? And then let's do a like test struct array let's do like 256, right? And then initialize that to, we'll just set that to that for now. And then we'll do for int I equals 0, I less than 256, I plus plus, test structs star last ts equals nil last ts let's see, test struct array. Hi. Dot next equals last ds last ds equals the address of that. Alright, so that should basically construct a linked list and build a bigger array for me. Okay, so that's that. Let's go ahead and restart. So these are all stale now. That's interesting. I guess that's what we want to happen when we restart. Yeah, that's right. So get rid of those guys there. So let's look at test struct. Well, first, let's look at test struct. Right? Okay, so we expand it, public. There, so next, and this should be bogus, so it should fail. That's actually a little bit peculiar, strange. That would have that would be a valid spot in memory, but I guess that makes sense. Okay, so oh, I bet you we're gonna hit a bug here. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let's hit next. Let's run to here, right? Cause this should go to null here soon. Once we get to here, let's run to here. Yeah, continue. Where are we at now? We're at, okay. Yeah, okay, well, so it didn't crash, which I guess is a good thing. However, this is not working properly, right? Like if we added it again, struct here. It would, let's go ahead and switch to this frame. There you go. If we added it, why is this giving back entries? Right? This should be null. What? So notice how, okay, so here we have values, okay? But if we go here, we also have values. Yeah, that's not correct. We should be getting some sort of error trying to reference off this null pointer. But for some reason, it keeps descending. Oh no, never mind. These are the member names. These are the values. Okay. So it's cowardly not giving us any values back. But it's still showing us that, okay, so what about this here? Maybe that was a false positive. Yeah, okay, so there's no values here. either. Interesting. That is definitely confusing. I wonder if there's some way for GDB to like tell me that that's null instead of me having to like special case that. Um, you know, if it has no value, or if value is an empty string, then that should raise a red flag, right? Is that what we want to do, maybe? Say, like, if value is an empty string, then don't expand this because it's empty. I don't know. Let's think about that. Before I look at that, I want to remove these and restart, and just to confirm something, because I don't think I was looking at it closely enough first time around. So right now, test struct should be uninitialized. So it should be garbage data, right? Yeah, number, blah, blah, blah. Ints are all over the place. Great. So that's definitely garbage data. And this should be a garbage pointer as well. Right, yeah, can't access memory. This array. Okay, so apparently it is a valid pointer. Well, I mean, it's not a valid pointer, but it is a reachable address space. Which is strange. Wonder why that would be. Seems not very probable that uninitialized memory would point to something in the valid address space. But maybe the valid address space is huge. So anyway, we got that. So let me, I wonder if I had address sanitizer on, if it would catch that. Probably not, because it's going through the debugger. Okay, so let's go ahead and run to, let's get rid of these breakpoints here. And we're going to run to this, where are we at? Yeah, okay, so let's run to here. And where did we stop at? Location reached. Okay, so this is a bug that I've run into recently where, like, I have to reload I don't know, if the translation unit changes, or if the target compilation changes, I have to reload the inferior. That used to not have to be the case. I don't know why that is doing that now. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's stale. Need to get rid of it. So test struct here. Let's expand it out. Still got garbage pointers. Okay. Well, actually, here's a question. If I am... Yeah, so I can't just say, like, value 0. Well, actually, what I need to do is test to see if it has any children and the value is 0. No, because that would... Maybe I need to check to see if it has no type and a value of nothing. And if that happens, then it's invalid. Because public has no type. So it should always be valid because it's like a pseudo type. And it's okay if it doesn't have a value. Here. Public.next has a value here. No, that won't work. There's no way to test if it's null. That's gonna be a difficult challenge. We'll take a look at that later. But right now, it's there. Okay. So I at least want to see if these values go away. That should be like, that's what I want to test for right now. Because even though it's expanding out this bogus, entry, I mean, that's okay, but displaying old information is worse, I would say. So so we run to here. Why is this? Run to here isn't working, apparently. Let's just set an old-fashioned breakpoint. Continue. And, well, I mean, it was stale anyway. Well, here. Test struct. Okay. Here. Next is hopefully, yeah, it already cleared out next. Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and restart here. Get rid of that. Restart. Test struct here. Next should be bogus. There. Okay, so let's go to let's continue. Okay. So it's null now, which means that these are null. Okay. So we still have the problem where this is like infinitely like nestable here. Which that probably isn't a problem because like it's not like it's starting a recursive loop or something. It's just that if the user expanded them out that far, it would go that far. So I think I'm all right with that for now. I mean, obviously it's something that I would like to clean up, but it's not that big of an issue. Okay, so let's look at the array. Let's go test struct array. Let's expand that out. Nice. Okay, so we're able to handle a ton of elements here. Next is null there. Okay, so like if we went here and did next, we could like continue to walk the struct up, which is nice. Is that correct? That 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 address doesn't look right to me. This is null. Okay, so oh, it's because the thing's not initialized yet. Okay, so okay, this is another test. Okay, let's look at this value here, and let's look at this value here. Well, actually, it'll take us a while to get to that index, so we should look at a one with a lower index. So there, next is null, and if we expanded that out, there, okay, good deal. And then let's expand this one, and next is null. Expand it out. All right. So if we step through this, oh, right. Why is... Oh. Alright. So we hit a bug. Alright. 574. So we got, what, a var update here for HB11 255 public string. Okay. So we went to HB11 here. I think this is like another off by one error, probably. So HB11 here. So where do we expand it? Oh my gosh. Probably right here. So here we go. here we go, and we expand HB11, 0 to 256. And what do we get back? We get all the way to 255. So 255 should be there. 255.public.string. So, okay, because I started at the end there, but I then collapsed it. So we should have, at some point in time, we should have, yeah, okay, so this is when we looked at it for the first time. Update range. Okay. So I know what the bug is. At least I think I know what the bug is. So the bug is, if my understanding is correct, is that when we clean up the variable from when we unexpand it and we do the stuff here, we never really recursively like go into the children and like update the range to 0, 0, which is what we should do. To tell GDB we don't care about those ranges anymore. So, that is here. And I wonder if it is just known that update range. Let me check the docs. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it seems to me that the documentation is unclear as to whether or not the variable object is deleted on GDB's side. So, don't know. Well, here's an easy thing we could do here. I think what we should do is split this up into two different things here. So, we're gonna have the recursive. We're gonna have like a lower level watch free. That's gonna be like watch internal free. Okay. And so this is actually going to do all the heavy work of deleting it. Okay, and then so the recursive thing that it does here is going to be watch internal free here. I believe everybody else should still call watch free. Okay, and then this part here we are going to do on our end. Okay. Or on the on this little function that only gets called on the root of delete. And then it's going to go ahead and call watch internal free. Okay? With watch. Alright? And so the reason why we're splitting this up is because we want to do some special logic here if we're deleting from the root of, when we're deleting like a root and then everything off that's branched off of it. Not necessarily like the most root element, but just something that has, children on it. And in that case, we're going to make sure we call var delete on it, no matter what. So, and in this case, it would be watch expression text. There. And percent %s here. And I do believe this should do everything that's necessary to delete all of the children for that thing. Okay. So let's see what that looks like. Right. We need to hook it all up to everything. Internal free. Right there. And then over here, we're going to do watch internal free. There you go. Oh, right. It needs this watch free list. Or no, it needs the contained list. Right. Yeah, pass it along. All right, so let's run. Okay. Load, start. Test struct array. All right, and so what we were doing there is we had basically Actually, I want to do one more thing before we do that. I want to do like, I want to change some value in here. Just an extra, like, number equals I. There you go. So that should change too. Just something other than the pointer to change. I guess it's not necessary because the point, whatever. All right. Okay, so that's stale. Let's get rid of it. Test struct array. There we go. Expand. Great. Awesome. Then we're going to expand one of these guys. We'll just have like an expansion party where we just gonna blow all these up. So what I'm doing here is just creating variable objects behind the scene, behind the, everything. Okay. So we've got all that, right? And then we're gonna like compact them, right? So that should cause the variable objects to like get cleaned up. Okay. So that's that. And then we're going to go ahead and do our original test here, which was we were going to see if these values were going to change. So let's go ahead and set a breakpoint to here maybe, and let's continue. Okay, so we hit that. Let's go next. Next. Thought I saw something change over here. I'm not sure. Next. Okay, so number I should go to 0, right? And next should go to last TS, which should be 0. Actually, I want to expand this open as well. While I'm here, so number is invalid there. Okay, so next. So that set that one to null. So we should be on this guy now. So its number is set to 23. Next, this number is set to 1. Great. And then next. Oh, awesome. Nice. Do you see that? That's pretty cool. That works very nicely. Nice. I totally did not expect that to work right away as easily as that worked. But nice. Yay for GDB. Just has a lot of this nice stuff built into it. All right, so so that's that's done. That's obviously done. We're handling over 100 items, and I'm going to create a new card here called Donish. And I'm just going to put stuff in there that, I still need to like do write-ups, do a little bit of documentation on. Done. Cannot type. Alright, so that's that. So we've got, we're definitely detecting change of type and number of children floating watches. That is working properly. Test same var name, different scope. Yes, we've tested that and that works fine. Static variables. Okay. Let's do a test there to see if that works. Okay, so statics should work basically just like globals. Which is what I'm thinking. So what happens if I do a global here? What's a global variable? I should go here and in one of these loops do, global variable 5 equals I, right? And then I should also do a static variable here that's like how do I want to do that? Let's do a static variable in here. That's like static poo or some static in multiple test equals 6 or something. Right? Okay, so let's build that. That works. Oh, right. Static int. Right. Okay. Configure new inferior load miner restart. Great. So what do we got here? Let's get rid of these guys. And we'll do global variable 5 here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. And then let's just do another global just to like have multiple things on the screen. And I just want to see if static shows up. No. Oh my gosh. That works so well. It literally does show it as a global. Nice. I mean, it's error. It's null right now. Which is... I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work the way I was expecting it to. Okay, well... So, it should at least be a local when we get there. So, let's break here. And let's also break in here. And let's hit continue. Okay, so here we are. We hit next. Yeah, okay, so our our global variable went up, so we know that works now. Or it always worked. We just confirmed it. And let's go ahead and continue. So here we are, some static in multiple tests, and this is still null, which is confusing. Let's do static. Let's search for static now. All right, so we have this still, and that's, it's still null. We go static. If we actually tie it to the frame here, we get 6. Okay, that is, obviously that's correct here, but if we finish from the frame, okay, awesome, it is still valid. That's cool. So I'm assuming that would work now. Where void or int star Gettysburg address static int Gettysburg return equals 555. Return the address of Gettysburg. There we go, and then we go to go to here, right? And we do auto GA equals Gettysburg address. And then we do GA star GA equals I. And just for, we know for sure what's going on, let's just get rid of auto. Okay, so this is confusing that happens, but that doesn't work. I wonder if there is just some sort of syntax we are not doing properly to make that work. So we're going to experiment for a second here and do like P multiple test okay, so yeah, it didn't like whatever that was, so I don't know exactly what's going on there. Interesting. That totally seems like it wants to work. Syntax error near Gettysburg. Okay, so info variables. So it does work. It's just we're not properly massaging the everything to make that work. You know what? We can just special case that, because that's a neat feature. So what do we need to do? We just need to clean out parentheses, right? So oh crap! What if it takes function parameters? Is that a problem? Gettysburg. Let's do like int char, right? Negative that. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that, and we're going to restart. And we do p Gettysburg address. Or info, let's do info variable Getty. All right, so we need to scan that variable and get rid of everything in there, I think. Or maybe we need to like properly escape it. I'm not sure. I don't know why that's coming back like that. That's gotta be a bug, right? What's coming back in this log here? All right, so that's just complete garbage that it's giving us back, right? Yeah. I have no idea what any of that stuff is and why it would even be there. Like, I would say that that's definitely a GDB bug, right? Because this has nothing to do with my Gettysburg address function. This is just no idea where that's coming from. So, I don't really know what to do about that, though. I guess we need to make the tab completion more robust, so at least it doesn't crash. So what am I hitting? I'm hitting an abort in each stream, right? Okay, so let's look at it's in console complete 967. Come on. Right here. Okay. So what am I doing? I'm eating that tilde there, and I'm going what to the next. That doesn't make sense here. 967. Oh, right. Okay, so the problem is that it's case insensitive. That's the real problem here. It's getting capitals when it should be lowercase. Okay, so so that's what we need to do. We need like an eat I stream. All right, and that's gonna be. I think that's like an issue. That's like an issue that I've been meaning to fix that I remember. Okay, so eat stream here. We need like an eat I stream to go with it. There. Eat stream here. There. Eat stream. Done. Come on, where are you at, eStream? iStream. Eat stream. There we are. Alright, so it needs to be just the same thing, except that it is going to assert that it is that hold on, let's look at an ASCII character table. It's been a while since I've seen one. Is it browser? Where you at? Oh, there you go. Okay. ASCII table. That is not okay. Thank you. Okay, so capitals start at 65 and lowercase start at 97. Okay. And those are yeah. Those are 32 off of each other. Okay. So what I need to do is probably well, I'm like not smart enough to do bit mangling. I kind of want to say like, take the mod 32 of this, and if that equals it, but that won't work. Yeah, whatever. So let's just do it the stupid way. Man upper, or 2 upper, or man just K upper. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, I don't know why it went down there. What is happening? Get bigger. Are you having a tough time, Forcoder? Is opening these man pages? All right. I'm just curious. Yeah, forehead is, yep, struggling. That's probably because I opened up like 200 man pages or something. So that's impressive. If it was Emacs, it would have already crashed. So, I'm just wondering if we ever got any of that back. Nice. I think that's a win for Forcoder. I'm just going to say that right now. Come on. Can I search? How do you use this stupid operating system? There, okay. Oh, it did crash. It did crash. It crashed on close. Okay, so maybe it's not a win. I don't know. All right. So we're gonna try opening up the man pages from the console this time. Man K upper. No. No. No, I want to like search standard library. Like, can I do like? Oh, crap! I think it killed our program. Man, my man page has killed the program. Not really. I kind of did. All right. You know what? I don't even know. There's got to be a C standard library thing to do this. C to upper. It's called to upper. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Humbug. Eat stream. Oh man, did I not save? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, awesome. Eat iStream. Oh, it only went one place. I didn't get too far after I saved. So let's go ahead and do what we were doing before. There we go. Paste. iStream. Okay. Eat. Stream. All right. There we go. Um, and you know what? Like, it's not like don't want to do this, figure out how to do this myself, but it's just something I don't want to deal with right now. And there's probably like some, like crafty way to do it, to do two upper that I wouldn't have thought of. Like something like, casting it to an int, or I have no idea. So, actually, I wonder if like Sean Barrett has a thing like that. I don't know if I've got the STB libs. No, he just uses two upper. That's fine. If it's good enough for Sean, then I'm okay with it. All right. So that's that. We now have eDie stream, so we should not crash anymore on that. So, are we running? What's going on? Where are we at? Here we are. Okay. Start. Okay. And, info variables, Getty, right? So, info so far, P, Gettysburg, address. Okay, look, no crashing. Isn't that awesome? Char. Okay, so bothers me that completion. What's going on with the completion there? Why is that not? I don't understand. So if we do info variable Getty, we've got that. So if we do P Gettysburg address, so that works. Okay, so is GDB just guessing right now? Like, because these are two different static variables, right? It's probably just guessing. Where are we at? What project are we on? There we are. Test target. Okay, so these are in fact multiple different variables stored in two different places in memory. So info variable getty, right. All right, so if I do that, it's just guessing and picking one, I'm assuming. And if I do this, it doesn't understand the syntax. Okay, so is it because of like some weird escaping thing, right? Like, if I did like, oh, thanks for the follow, Azin, one of those. I'm hoping. Like, if I put like backslashes in here, will this work? No, invalid character in expression. What did it actually send over? Okay, so it tried to escape it for me. Interesting. Okay, so okay, so if I like quit this program here, and if I just tried to do GDB build test target bin, okay, and then I did start P Gettysburg address char, right? Gettysburg. Okay, so it fails the same way that it was in the GUI. So info variables getty. Is there some way that I could massage this syntax in order to make this work? Maybe I put it on quotes, single quotes. Oh, it might help if I spelt it right. Right? Nice. Oh my gosh. That's so good. Okay, so all I need to do then is just add quotes. Nice. Okay, so I'm assuming that I probably also need to add quotes to everything else as well. So let's do what would that be under? That's in the GUI. So let's go to here and watch add, right? And you know what? Let's just always add quotes. Yeah, like at the lower level. Anyway, because that's never gonna hurt anything. I don't think. It's already using double quotes. Maybe I need to add single quotes. What does that do? Oh, no. Wrong program. Wrong. Exe. Run. Okay, so Load. Start. Getty. Get. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That is really cool. All right. I'm so pumped that that works. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's go ahead and okay, let's set breakpoints. I forget which one we called, but we called one of them. And go here. Okay, so it was the int one. And then we're gonna add a watch for Gettysburg here. There, so it's 5:55. Then we're gonna finish out of that frame. All right, then we're gonna step, or we're gonna next, and boom, we're updating static variables in other functions. And we can also run to a function. We can also set a static variable in a function that we have not visited yet, because GDB is awesome. All right. It does bother me a little bit that there is no way to set the type of that variable, which is, we can just look at that another day. So, okay, so that's working. We got statics working, and we have that. So I'm going to move that to the done-ish list. And add file name to search results. Okay. Compress elements. Okay. Registers. Okay. All right. Let's see what's on the watch window. Edit. Okay, so people want to be able to edit stuff in the watch window. All right. That's perfectly fine. So let's do. So I guess we're going to add a button to the end that's like E for edit. And what it's going to do is just going to take this expression and put it into this text box here. And then delete it. So, also like, yeah, okay, that's all we want to do. Okay, so, and in fact, I have a thing here that's like duplicate, and I'm going to be like, decided duplicate was dumb. Or not was dumb, but like, not probably a good idea. Because you can just do edit and then enter. Is the same. Okay, so mark that in the comments there, and I'm going to take duplicate, and I am going to remove it from the list. Or maybe like, how do you edit? I don't know. Won't fix. All right. And then Okay, so let's add an edit button here. Let's do that. It's in the GUI. So render watches. Bup, 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 bup. Let's do same line here. Well, let's just do it. It's no easy way to just tack it on the end of the line. So I'm just going to put it here at the beginning as like another button. Here. And we are going to do buff 0 equals E for edit, and do if here, blah, blah, blah. Okay, then what do we want to do? We want to do a stern copy into, what is the, how does stern copy work? I think it's destination first. Man, stern copy. Yeah. So that's going to be how does that work? I forgot what I called everything. Watch, window, search. Okay. You know, I just thought of something. We need like tab completion for like expressions. Because that's different than a variable lookup. Also, we need to handle expression setting. Right? So what happens if like var update would cause a function call? Does it do that every time? Like man. Alright, docs. Var update. Function. Can you even put a function call in there? Because I thought you would. It's something we'll test here in a minute. Let's do like function calls, and like set expressions. Okay. So that's that. Um, and so we also need, yeah, okay, kind of doing too many things at once, kind of get them all mixed up. What was the next thing I was going to do? Can't remember. Edit. I was doing edit. Okay, let's just do edit. Get that out of the way. Okay, stern copy. Into the, like, we need to figure out what do we call in the watch window. Oh, hold on. Watch window. Watch. What is this called? Render watches. New watch text. Oh my gosh. Alright. New watch text. Okay, and then we're going to stern copy in. Like, what is this? Watches LC to I. Expression text. I think. And then we need to do like size of new watch text. Okay. Whoa, what's going on here? Right there. Okay. New watch text. Okay. Let's just do that. See where that gets us. Okay, so we've got these guys right here. Oh, and we need to do a redraw. And we had a segmentation fault. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. Okay, so I don't want to add a redraw in because it's going to mess up the line numbers. So what are we segmenting, faulting on? P watch, P thread, nothing. Okay. Okay. We're at 667 in HUMBUG, I'm assuming. Yep. All right. Okay, what's thread ID? Thread ID is 1. So we got no threads back with thread ID 1. All right. There's no threads. Why is there no threads? Are we running? Thread group. It's false. Right. 738 is what we're on right now. So 738 here. Ah, interesting. Okay, but we do need to do like a thing here that's like don't add one if thread group is started. And in here we're just going to do that as well. Like if thread group how do we want to handle that? So if thread ID and thread group not started, then buffer append if cannot add watch expression pinned to frame when exe is not running. Inferior is not running. Okay, so that's that. And also we should do a thing here that's like if I think we should early out, right? No, we already did the allocation. Interesting. All right, so we should do some logic at the beginning here. Okay, then we're gonna early out, return null. Okay, and then here we are going to do like if thread here. If thread. Okay. So we got that, and then got that, got that, and then I want to do like if thread buffer append could not add watch to non-existing thread. Return no. Okay. Got some basic error detection, a little bit of robustness there. All right, so let's. Oh, we wanted to put in a redraw. I remember that now. So, stern copy here. Put in the redraw. And compile. Looks like we're compiled. And let's run. So load start. Let's do our Gettysburg. I'm so happy that that works. How come it doesn't work when I have Y? Maybe. I don't know. Giddy. Okay. And then got that guy, and then I hit E for edit, pulls it up over here, and pinned, null, okay, it's fine. Okay, so it's hardly perfect. It requires some polish, but I think that we have edit. So I'm gonna move on. So I'm gonna check that off there, and array structs with children recursively, that's working. Floating pin specific thread frame, that's working. Highlight recently changed. All right, so we do not have that. That should be easy to add. So what we will do is how about let's see. I think what we want to do is store some sort of like maybe like an integer or something, so we could like do a fade. Actually, no, we're not. So all we want to do is basically do a very simple thing for like get changed, right? Like on our end, like all we got to do is signal to the GUI side, hey, this has changed. You should do something about it if you want. And then the GUI could like, because it's got the pointer, it could do whatever it wanted to with that information, including doing like a fade or whatever. So I think that that's what we're going to do. So I think so like we want something that's like if let's borrow the color code from the source viewer. So we go to source viewer, color, right? That gets us some color. Right there. And push style color, pop style color. It's in there somewhere, I think. Where's pop color? We're pushing some color. Where are we popping it? Pop style color here too. I don't think we are. Is that a bug? Maybe. I'm not sure. Whatever. Let's do let's go to Render watch expression. Okay. And um, we're gonna do like if HB item has changed we're gonna push style color here. Not even sure what color that red, green, and blue, so I'm assuming that it would be teal. I sort of want that to be yellow. Well, I don't know. I guess teal's fine. So you've got that, and then we will go here. Okay, so this is the end of the line here. And here we have to do our pop style color. Right, pop style color 1. Okay, and then do we just want a button in there called like clear changed maybe? So that would be like I'm just gonna put C. Actually, this is to be verbose about it. Clear changes. Changed. And then we'll do like HB watch clear changes. Redraw. Alright. And okay, so then what we do is we go to like var update here. Actually, that's in the spec file. So let's do spec var update. Okay. And if we got new values here, well, you know, no matter what the state of the thing is, it's changed in some way. So let's do we changed equals true. And then we need like a humbug watch add. Okay. And then humbug impl. We're going to do watch clear changes 1. Alright, and then we got to do this crazy for loop. I'm just going to borrow the for loop from when we go. No, that's not good enough. Okay. Well, it's a start. So we're going to go through here and we're going to do we're going to do some recursion. So we're going to do watch clear changes internal. Watch internal clear changes. There we go. And then we do this is going to take like a watch, and then we go to like watch children, and then let's do here, get rid of this guy, and yeah, like I don't even know why I copied that loop because we're totally doing new things anyway, but whatever. All right, and then this still needs to be a watch list there, and then watch internal clear changes. Whoop, whoop. There we go, and then watch changed equals false, and then we are going to recurse here. Watch or yeah. All right, so there we go. That's our thing, and we gotta wire those up. So let's go to here. Watch internal clear changes or clear. Or watch clear changes. There we go. And then this is gonna take this is gonna be null. Or whoa, void. Watch here, and then nothing at the end. It's great. All right, and then there. So that's that. Start a new line. Clear changes. Watch internal clear changes. Okay. Boom. Got all that. Yeah. Right. So let's do. Oh. Right. Watch. There we go. And then let's see here. Okay. So if we do Gettysburg address here, and if we do, oh, we should do same line on the clear changes button. Clear changed. MGUI, same line. There. Okay. And then if we do this guy here, continue, next. Oh my gosh, it highlighted it. Do you see that? That's awesome. That's cool. And then we clear changes. Right. You know, next. Clear changed. Okay, so we have that. I guess let's make sure that it works on structs. Or like child elements. So let's do test struct array. Okay, and then expand that out a little bit. Number. Yeah. All right, so then we're going to go next, or continue rather, and go next. Okay, so that did change something, which is peculiar. And then next. That clear changed. Next. Didn't really change much. So that changed. Okay, so it's definitely working for child elements. Okay. All right, so that's what we got. Good deal. So I'm going to mark that off the list. Code addresses. Okay, so I'm assuming that next is talking about function pointers, right? Okay, so let's do that. So he's saying that it'd be nice if GDB detects code addresses that can be parsed and have a hyperlink automatically jump to that line of code. So I think we can do that. Let's see if we can do that. That is how do we do that? Alright, so let's see what a function pointer looks like in GDB. I don't think we've done that yet. So, or in, yeah. So that looks like, so we need to go to test target. Target here. And let's just like do void star, void star. How are we going to do that? So test function pointer, or type of, I wonder if we do like auto nested one, auto equals nested one, or test function pointer. Right. So if we do configure new inferior load, restart, let's get rid of these guys because these are stale. Stale. Okay, and then start. Let's do like test function pointer. It's null. Let's do and it even properly detected the type, which is neat. Where did I put that? Right here? Okay, so let's set a breakpoint there, continue, and then do next. All right. So it did properly detect it as an address thing here. So maybe we need to scan the code, or scan the interpretation of that address and do like info line nested one. Can I do like info line nested int? Okay. Nice. Okay, so it looks like all I need to do is parse that thing there. So, well, sometimes, like, let's go to test struct, or test struct array, right? And then if we expand that out, and we look at this here. So next, it didn't really register that as a I was kind of hoping that it would sort of like figure out where that was. Because sometimes GDB sort of like can match an address. It's because it's not static memory. That's what it is. Okay, so let me so let's try a different test here. Let's do let's just try to make it static for starters. And let's do restart here. This is stale. We need to get rid of it. That's stale. let's do test struct array. Interesting. Array here. Okay. So let's do. Okay, so now let's continue here. Next. Okay, so open that up. If you look at next, it's 0. If we go here, so it's grabbing that array, that address here. Okay, right. And if we did this one, it's plus 40. Okay, so let's go here and do like info line main : test struct array. It did not like that. I totally expected that to find that. Info. It must be because it's static. It's trying its hardest at that point in time. Alright, so let's go ahead and try a version where that's not static, where it's global. So, let's do this guy here. And that. Okay. Configure new inferior, load, start. Okay. So these are stale, we'll get rid of them. Test struct array here. They're null. Why is it null? What? Oh. Okay. It's because we need to clear cache. We need to clear our search caches on inferior loads. Alright, so that's what we need to do next. So let's do load bin. Alright. So we need to do GDB server connect and load bin. So I'm just going to make a function here called clear caches. Okay. Clear search caches. Or search clear caches. And Gonna do like search clear caches here. And in load bin, we're going to do that as well. Okay. And then do, how do we want to do this? What's the cache made out of? Let's go to our types at the top here. Source search results. Cache search results. Okay. So we got all those guys. Okay, so L for each. Yeah, RM. Okay. I. Cached. Global variable searches. Or LC. LC RM. Okay. And then free if we're going to do some stuff there, but we also need to make sure that we grab cached function searches here. Okay. And then cached search. Cache search results. So we need to do an L for each RM inside of it. We'll call it RLC, lc.i. Results. Okay. We're going to free the symbol and file name. So rlc.i symbol, file name. All right. And we're going to do an lcr remove. RLC remove. Okay. And then we got to free the search expression. There we go. And then we remove. Okay. So the other thing list is exactly the same, except we need to do cached function searches instead. And boom. Right, and then we gotta wire that up. So search class. Takes nothing. Search, clear caches. Okay, got that. And there we go. Isn't Casey usually streaming at this point? I don't know. All right. Search, clear caches. Okay, and then we've got that cooked up. What's next? Symbol. What is what? Source search results. Result text. All right. Right. Okay. Take some addresses. Right. lc.i. Okay, so is this still relevant? If I got rid of that, but it still uses source search. Not. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Apparently we are still, that is still relevant code. Alright, so here we are, we've got those cache results, and then we're gonna go ahead and configure new inferior, load binary, no cache results. Awesome. And we're going to start, and then we're going to do struct tab twice, global result, struct array. Nice, and it's there. It is null because it has not yet to be initialized. And we are going to expand this out, and then we can go ahead and run to the location in which we initialize that array, and that will be somewhere in this code. I have no idea where. It's probably right here. And then next, and then let's see here. Next, so there we go. So it's set that to 0. Next, test struct array. All right, so now if we do info line test struct array, what do we get? Info line test struct array. No line. Oh, okay. So we do get a line number there, right? Wait a minute. Was that what we were getting earlier with the static? No, that's not what we were getting earlier. Okay. So if we did treat this anything in square brackets as a hyperlink that we could, or something we could search for info line for, we could do that. So I'm kind of like wanting to take a break. I want to see if Casey is streaming today. So next, it's in half an hour. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna call it quits for now. Got a pretty good 2 hours in there. Knocked out a lot of things with the watch window, a lot of issues. So, yeah, we're gonna call that it for now. I'm gonna try for a part 5. We're gonna see. So, all right. Thank you for watching. It. I don't know if Casey's doing a programming stream today, then I will probably try to start soon after he does his pre-stream. If he's doing like a troubleshooting stream, then I'll probably, I don't know, watch that because it was pretty, you know, it was relevant to me, or it was sort of, you know. I'm like not watching the programming stuff until I get to the point where I get caught up to that. So long story short, I'll probably be back in like an hour or so, or a couple hours or whatever. So, all right. Thank you for watching, and I will see you when I see you.